Gareth is the only person I know that can look like somebody's aunt and uncle at the same time. Before I get into that, hit the thumbs up notification bell. That way you get updated when I drop content like this. With that being said, let's get into the video. Sorry, guys, still sick. That's right. Gareth looks like an old lady with pink dumbbells jogging around the neighborhood in some parachute pants. Or at least that's what he looks like to me. So clearly that this is the source where the 15 million step aside came from AJ, and AJ dispelled that, and Gareth goes on to defend his case. So I will say this. I believe it was Eddie Hearn that said in an interview that 15 million was offered to AJ, 5 million was offered to Dillian White. So I won't say the guy totally made it up, but don't quote me, but I believe it was actually Eddie Hearn that said that in one of his many interviews that he does. So stands for reason somebody would say that, but here's the deal. Anthony Joshua is not a duck. Anthony Joshua is not a coward. People like to claim that about him, but he's not that. Whether he wins, loses, or draws, he goes for the furnace. He steps into the fire. He is not scared when he sees smoke. In fact, it attracts him. So, again, I don't see him not fighting Usyk in the rematch, and it was all BS. I never thought this dude was going to step aside. And it was just too much needing to happen because not only would AJ have to step aside, but so would Dillian White. And as long as Dillian White has been waiting for a title shot, I highly doubt $5 million, which is significantly less than what he would get fighting for a title shot, he would be willing to take. Even if he only got 20%, he's still going to make more than $5 million in the UK. So the numbers just didn't add up. They weren't great enough. And I just couldn't see either guy walking away from the fight. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. But yeah, this is all just smoke and mirrors, he say, she say, hypothetical BS that never will amount to anything. Again, the next fights we will be having is Tyson Fury versus Dillian White, unless he vacates. And then it more than likely will be Dillian White versus Deontay Wilder, as long as he doesn't retire. And the other fight that we're going to get is Usyk versus Joshua 2. I don't see Joshua turning that down. And the last thing I want to say before I end the video is, if AJ was to take the step aside, there's no telling what Tyson Fury is going to do. Tyson Fury could beat Usyk and then vacate all the titles. Or he could just retire and not fight AJ. Then AJ never has a shot at Undisputed, which is the one thing that he wanted to do. So it would be stupid for him to take step aside money because all he's got to do is win this fight and wait for the winner of the Dillian White / Tyson Fury. And then he goes for Undisputed. 2 fights. That's all he's got. This one and the next one. Be dumb to step aside. Let me know again what y'all think in the comment section.